As we continue, it's now time to talk to Meagan McCormack. She is the president of a well-known company right here in Houston, Texas called Visible Changes. Jenna, we're going to find out about improving appearances as far as enhancing beauty, all those things, and also to hear about a company that's been around for so long. We want to know what the latest is, right?
Yes, I'm really excited about this because I am a frequent visitor to Visible Changes, and I take my kids in there. I know, of course. But I'm so excited to meet you. So tell me a little bit. This is a family business.
Yes.
Which I love.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how Visible Changes got started, the history,
So my parents are actually from Queens, New York originally, and they came in. My mom has been a hairdresser since she was 16. My dad actually used to be a New York City cop, found some mentors and became a really brilliant businessman. And so my mom created our entire training program. So we train everybody the same way. We have basic haircutting, basic chemical training. So before they get on the floor with us, they've already gone through a full training with us. And she's the one who built it, and we still use that today. So
that's incredible.
It's really awesome. We actually just celebrated 45 years 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, I thought I was doing well with 10 years. I'm like, come on, here we go.
I know, we were really excited. We had a full 70s party because we were born in 1977, and so it was really fun.
That is so fun.
Yes.
Okay, and so tell me, you must have kind of grown up in the business.
Yes, completely.
So talk about that a little bit and how exciting it is to come full circle. Now you're the president. Yeah.
So what's really incredible about our company is that my parents built it so that they would have family in Texas, right? They were traveling around, they found Texas, and they were like, wow, there's so much opportunity here. We need to move here. And so they've always treated our company as family. And so growing up, we had things called company trips, which were also known as our little family reunions. And so top producers would go on company trips. And so we grew up going on them. And so there are still people that have completely watched me grown up. They watched me in my mom's belly. They've known my mom since before I was even a thought. And so it's really incredible. It's been awesome to come in and take over. People think that we're nationwide. They think that we're franchised. And so I'm trying to do a big push right now, actually, to just tell people hey, we're actually local. We were born and raised in Houston. Right now we're in Houston and San Antonio. Yeah, that's a little bit about us.
And right now in Houston, Meagan, how many locations do you have?
We have 8.
That's a lot of locations.
It is, yes.
So there, and of course, we're the 4th largest city, so people for the grooming and the hair care, all that, it's just a super market, I would imagine.
Yes, it's a huge market. And also being in Houston with our medical center, we've also created, my mom is a breast cancer survivor. So all of October we wear pink, which is why the pink pants are here.
Very nice.
Yeah. Wearing pink right now.
Yes. And we have a charity called There For You. So it's THAIR, like hair. And we provide free wigs for anyone going through cancer. So we'll shave you, we'll fit you for a wig, we'll trim it up to you completely free of charge. Doesn't matter if you're a client, doesn't matter if you've ever heard of us before.
I love that.
Yeah, it was a really tough situation to watch your mom kind of go through everything. And so we've done a lot of research on wigs. And so we want to be the light in people's life no matter what, but especially when, you don't feel like yourself at all.
That is so incredible. One of my sister-in-law went through breast cancer. And I will say that was one of the hardest things to go through for her. She has this long, gorgeous hair. And, as a woman, I'm like, if I have a blowout, Bill, don't be jealous. If I get a blowout, it doesn't matter how tired I look. It doesn't matter anything else. If my hair looks good, I'm good.
Exactly.
You feel good. You feel confident.
Yes. We say your hair is your crown and glory.
I love that.
And people are like, sometimes it's expensive. And I'm like, but you wear it every day.
Yeah.
It's the only thing we really wear every day.
Exactly. Spend more on that than a pair of shoes.
Exactly.
Come on.
There's the quote of the day.
Yes, it is.
But you wear it every day.
Every day.
That's so true.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
So how, I'm a woman entrepreneur and I love talking to other entrepreneurs, and you've grown up in that culture. How hard is it? 8 locations.
Yes.
They've got to all, yes, you have a brand, right? That's
Yes.
very consistent and well-known, but they probably each have a little bit of a different personality. They're in different communities. I mean,
Absolutely.
how is that to manage and just kind of juggle?
It's something new every single day. We sit down with our teams twice a year. We do one-on-one, so I'm actually in the middle of it right now, which is why my voice is a little bit horsey. But we go around and we talk to them. We talk about, what they want to do in terms of goal setting and in our company. We talk about their personal life and where they're growing, if they are not growing, how to get them to grow. And so we're really hands-on. We've got a lot of personalities, which is always really fun. And we have super creative people. I mean, our talent is undeniable. Like, I would put any of our team up against anybody in the entire world and be like, cool, like, watch them.
That's so awesome. I mean, how important is, like, you hear it's hard to find really good, talented people right now, but you guys do have really talented, hairdressers, colorists.
We do. We have the most talented, I think, anywhere. People ask me all the time, oh, so, like, are you a hairdresser? And I'm like, no, I don't need to be. I have the best trainers in the entire world who train our new up-and-coming talent, and everybody else knows what they're supposed to do. I just get to have the fun job and kind of prepare the great things and motivate and create a really great culture. My whole philosophy is I want to honor the past while creating a better future.
About how many employees are part of your team?
Around 550 right now.
I was thinking it was a big number like that. And one of the things early on when I first heard about visible changes, and I think it's still happening, is that there's an excitement aspect to it, one that in which the employees, the people that are serving your customers, are motivated. They're very motivated.
Yes.
They're at different levels.
Yes.
And people pick their favorite one, right?
Yes.
And different tiers. I'm remembering the concept, but also the care for the customer. Mm-hmm. You're exceeding expectations, and you hire the right people that are already motivated to do so. So it's a very exciting company.
Yeah.
And where you're going to be going in the next couple decades is going to be exciting. I'm going to be watching your company. And,
I'm very excited.
even though I don't have a lot of hair, you do have.
We have scalp treatments. It's basically like a facial for your scalp.
Sure.
Really good. Even if you have hair or if you don't have hair, it's really great because people think hair loss happens because of whatever else, but actually sometimes just your pores get clogged. And so it's like a little dermabrasion for your scalp.
I love that.
Yeah, healthy scalp is healthy hair.
Well, and I was going to ask you, like, I think, okay, haircuts, color, blow dries, that kind of thing. But what else? I'm sure you guys have a lot of services that maybe people don't think about necessarily.
Yes. So actually we have extensions, and people always think, oh my gosh, extensions means I have to go from short to long. Not at all. Like, I always say a couple of pieces in the front gives you that extra just like oomph in the front. So it just makes you feel better. Like, it's where most women start to thin out also. So if you want just like a little extra thickness, but if you want to go from short to long, we got you covered. We also have keratin treatments. So we have an express and a smoothing. An express will cut your blow dry time in half. It's good for like 6 to 8 weeks. Cuts the frizz down. We have a smoothing treatment. So any of the like coarser textured hair, obviously we're in Texas, so we've got a lot of coarse, thick Texas hair and
humidity.
And so your hair can grow and get so much bigger. So these treatments are really awesome to kind of cut your blow dry time, make it a lot easier to manage your hair, brush through, all of those things. And then we have little things like chlorine treatments. If your kids are in the pool all summer long, they've got that little dingy greenness to their hair, sometimes a little blue. We've got that. We can remove the chlorine from the hair. We have so many treatments. We have all different sorts of things. People think that keratin is like a treatment, but actually it's a protein. And so we have keratin treatments, and then we also have like a keratriplex, hydrotriplex treatment, puts moisture back in your hair. We do a nice little massage with it, which is the best part about any hair experience. We have so many things for everybody.
Amazing.
So there is something, if my good buddy Dwayne Johnson, if he and I walk, he's my buddy.
Bill, if you and The Rock walk into Visible Changes, you better let me know.
All right, there's something that we could get done,
I'm
right?
like, let me know too. I will be there.
We need some pictures of that, please.
You're actually believing. Now I do watch his movies. Okay, just kidding. Give us an idea as you look at the industry outside of Houston with your massive presence right here in Houston, Texas, and San Antonio, right?
Yes.
So when you look at the industry, you go to industry events and follow it, what are some of the things that are happening in terms of, here we are, 2022, 2023 is coming upon us. What trends do you see, and what are the things that you're talking about in the hair care and beautifying world?
Yeah, so I think really just having like healthy hair is obviously the number one thing right now. People kind of shy away from sulfates and things like that. Sometimes sulfates can be good for you, and so it cleanses your scalp. Like I said, your scalp is the most important, right? It's like you have to have a clean scalp so that fresh hair can grow out. And so that's a really big thing for us also. But we've got a lot of trends. I'm like, the balayage is always in. Fantasy colors are back. We also have some like temporary things. So like you can do a color depositing conditioner, and so you don't have to commit to having the fantasy color. I usually do it every October, so I put a little pink in, and then it shampoos out in a few washes.
I've been wanting to do pink, but I'm like, Jenna, you're 47. You can't do pink.
No, you can. You can always do pink in October. That's my rule.
See?
Yes.
I have a couple weeks left, Bill.
There you go.
Well, and I'm thinking back, as I'm older than both of you, but thinking back, did you ever imagine a time that people would be coloring their hair purple and blue and stuff on a regular basis? We had someone on the show not long ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But my mom is a hairdresser.
Right.
Exactly.
But we had someone on the show that looked tremendous, and her hair was red.
Yeah.
And it was a short crop. I'm thinking that is, first of all, it was very colorful for the YouTube video. But all that said, Meagan McCormack, president of Visible Changes right here in Houston, Texas. What else do you want people to know? And how can they reach you and go to the website to get all the info and get their hair done?
Yes, absolutely. So we actually just launched our TikTok about a month and a half ago. And so we have our TikTok. It's at Visible Changes Salons. Our Instagram is the same thing, at Visible Changes Salons. We also have a website, visiblechanges.com. You can call us and book an appointment. We'd love to see you. We want to take care of you. We want to make sure that you feel as beautiful as you are. And if we can enhance it a little bit and be the light in your life, that's what we want to do.
And I think our ratings just went up by at least 500. Maybe the associates will be listening to this show. What do you think? You're a promoter too, aren't you, Meagan?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. Tell them the website one more time.
Visiblechanges.com.
That's too easy. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, guys.
Meagan.